3.
Hi, this is Judy again, and I'm back to share with you a little bit more about my Yucatan healing adventure. The last time that I talked to you, I talked straight from my heart about my feelings and my experience here. And this time, I'm responding to some of the questions and comments that people made in response to my first videos. So thank you those of you who looked at my videos and gave me the feedback. I want to let you know that I'll be reading a lot from my notes this time, just because I want to be sure that I get to all the questions that I heard. The first thing that people were wondering about is what's the living environment like here at Yucatan Healing Home. And what I can tell you is that this is not a cold, intimidating clinic, nor is it a vacation resort. What it is a house where people seeking a healthy lifestyle come together as a healing family. The house itself is spacious and comfortable. It's got lots of rooms for socializing. There's a swimming pool, a beautiful backyard, and each person has a private bedroom. There are minimal electronics at the house to keep unhealthy frequencies down. It's a really positive environment. And the people here are really protective of that positive environment. We show a lot of patience with each other. Anyone who's here has really been through hell with health, with emotional experiences, and there's a lot of kindness and support for that. The only time here that I've seen impatience with each other is when somebody brings a negative attitude into the household. So my suggestion to anyone who's coming is just to leave your negativity at home. That part of the healing here is the really positive environment. And you may hear our friend Max, our healing dog. He just checked in. One of the other things that I'd like to tell you is there's a lot of laughter here, a lot of fun, a lot of support and understanding. There are expectations too. Because you're the only person capable of truly healing and having health in your life, there will be things that are expected of you and standards that you need to meet, schedules that you need to follow. I've been asked about my protocol while I'm here, and each protocol is really very individualized, tailored to each person's needs. So I thought instead I'd tell you essentially what each protocol does involve. First of all is detox, and I've been through so many detoxes. The thing that I can say here is that the detoxes are gentle and kind. It's not brutal. Yes, you have your days that you know you're detoxing, but it's really a very reasonable detox. We focus on healing and then on rebuilding and emotional well-being. The way that this is accomplished, first of all, here we have a diet that I would call a clean vegetarian diet. We eat lots of fresh vegetables that come into the market from the farms in just a day or two. We have lots of dried beans, some whole grains. Everything is freshly cooked. There's no microwave, no refined food, nothing pre-made. We each have our individualized nutritional supplements and possibly herbs that are specific to our healing program. We do gentle exercise every day. And for the emotional, we use EFT tapping to clear anything that might be blocking what I like to call our vibrant good health. We're pretty busy most of the day. The house begins at 7 a.m. and at that time we start our nutritional shakes, and there are activities through the day, whether it's taking your nutritionals, getting in your EFT, that keep you pretty busy till about 7 p.m. Typically, healing's a big job and we're all ready to retreat to our rooms by then. Sometimes we do stay up and play board games, talk, or occasionally we'll have a movie night together. The other thing that people have asked me is how long they should stay. And I would say stay as long as you possibly can for your situation. I've been really fortunate that my family's made it possible for me to be here for 3 months now. And I thought that maybe talking a little bit about how each month went for me would make it clear why I thought 3 months at least was important. The first month I was here, it was filled with really rapid changes. And I was terribly sick when I arrived. So I'd have to say that first month was kind of a blur. I think I came staggering out of my room a lot of mornings, looking a little like a deer in the headlights. Lots of times there were good things to report, and I was excited to start the day. And lots of times I was still just getting used to all the rapid healing that was going on. In my second month, I felt settled in. I was really seeing changes. But a lot of questions and concerns started coming up for me about the new lifestyle that I was developing. Could I take it home? Could I stick with this? Lots of things I was going to have to let go of that I'd enjoyed in the past. It really was a month of a lot of emotional change and questioning and deciding if I really could commit to why I was here. And I would say that it wasn't until the third month that I really believed that the healing that was going on was real, and that I felt like I could own the changes that I was making to my lifestyle, that I could go home and continue what I was learning to do here. Now I'm gaining so much confidence, and I really do believe I'm making permanent change in my life. The other thing that I'd like to say, a lot of people said, tell us more about what was going on for you when you came here. I mentioned in my earlier videos that I've had chronic Lyme disease and related co-infections for over 43 years. I've only had an accurate diagnosis and treatment for 13 of those years. My treatment had taken me really far. It was miraculous to see where I had gone. But I was still stuck. I was still sick, totally disabled, dependent on my family, and really discouraged about being a disabled person when I decided to come here. My symptoms, too many to talk about here. I put you to sleep with the list. And too crazy. It would be, you wouldn't imagine it. I think the easiest way, in a nutshell, to explain what my symptoms were is to imagine having MS and malaria. That's what my life was like. The first thing to resolve for me was the chronic Lyme pain that I'd had since I was 13 years old. The pain levels kept going down, and consistently now I am free of my Lyme pain. I have to say again, I haven't had a pain-free day since adolescence. It's just amazing what's happened. I have more energy, I'm happy. I used to sleep 12, 14 hours at night, not wake up refreshed and need naps during the day. I still sleep a good 10 to 12 hours. I don't need as many naps, and I'm waking up refreshed. I still have a long way to go in my healing here and when I get home. And that's okay, because I know that here we're getting to the root of the problems, and we're establishing a lifestyle that will allow me long-term health and healing. And I think that's something that is different here. This isn't a quick cure. You'll see quick results, but this is long-term, lifetime healing that you're learning to do for yourself. Oh, and before I go, there's 2 fun things that I want to add. In addition to all the good healing, I'm slowly and steadily losing weight. This wasn't the focus of my program. Healing's the focus of my program, but losing weight was something I really wanted. And the other thing is, I'm looking a whole lot younger than when I got here. I love what's happening to my skin. So to wind this video up, I'd like to say that the big thing is I am healing. And the fun part is that my healing program has some cool perks. So this house and the people in it and all that Janet is making possible here are truly amazing. And I'm really grateful for everyone that's made it possible for me to be here and experience this. Thank you.